we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you for coming to the Lunch and Learn. Today we're going to be discussing the Nurse Family Partnership and those green healthy home inspections. And we please make sure to take note, ask questions, because that's what we're here to do. We're here to learn. I'm Wayne Brown. I am the Director of Development here at Green Spaces, and we are advancing sustainability in living, working, and building in Chattanooga and the surrounding area. And we thank you for coming out, especially members of Green Spaces. Please raise your hand. Thank you. That's right. Oh man, we got a great crowd. We can't do this without you. We can't do this without you. Membership is very important. And for those of you who are thinking about becoming a member or thinking about donating to one of our programs or what we do, please see me afterwards. Our Empower program, reducing energy bills, improving the quality of life. Where's Francine? Francine is there in the back. She conducts our Empower workshops. So if you have a group that you would like for us to come and you would like for us to talk to about energy burdens and what you can do to reduce your energy bill, just give Francine a call and we can make that thing happen, okay? And please, that is one of our programs that we come to you. Build It Green, where's Build It Green at? Oh yeah, oh that's right, y'all eating, so y'all don't want to have your mouth all over, okay. Build It Green, this is our workforce development program. Since 2018, Build It Green has been making a difference in people's lives. We have been doing this thing. We're proud of this program. We just had a graduation, back in June? June. And this is an award winner that y'all heard there. Yes, that leadership person, I know. I just put you on blast. That's okay. But we are really excited about where Build It Green is going. There's a lot of things that are coming down as far as the Inflation Reduction Act, some of those monies from EPA, and there's a lot of things going on. So Build It Green is really getting ready to expand and explode. Green Leader, if you want to learn more about sustainability and becoming a champion, not just be a volunteer, but if you really want to get into sustainability, you really want to know about or just improve your skills and improve your knowledge of sustainability, we have a Green Leader program, and that is online. We have our Green Light program. If you are a business and you want to be more aware of how you can make your business more environmentally safe or environmentally forward, you can become a Green Leader. This program now, this platform, we have an online platform, and you can become a Green Leader. If you notice on the right side, those are some of our organizations that have gone through the Green Light program. We now have a green business. Oh goodness, I just lost the word. Yeah, we have a green business directory that we have, and so now when people come or people are just looking for a green business, they can go to our website and they can find out who are the green businesses here in Chattanooga. The sustainability professionals of Greater Chattanooga, we have those meetings once a month. And if you're looking to network with professionals that work in your area, sometimes the professionals, unfortunately, don't have a lot of support in the organization they're in. But you can come here, be a part of that, and you can connect with other professionals. We have those meetings once a month. And we always want to say thank you to our founding partners, Compass Commissioning and Design and Franklin Architects. Thanks to our top members, Scenic City Solar, Franklin Architects, as we just said, Green Strategies, and New Terra Compost. And we have green level members, and that's what I was talking earlier about. The green light program, we have green level membership, and that is the very start of your environmental journey or your sustainability journey. And we also have our nonprofits members. We have several nonprofits, as you can see here in Chattanooga, that are members of Green Spaces. You want to know how to become a member? Individuals, $125 or $10 a month, $125 for individuals, $200 for nonprofits, and to come in at the green level is $500. But if you want to know more about it, please see me afterwards. Green Drinks is happening, and for those of you who follow us for Green Drinks, is usually the fourth Wednesday, but this one is the fifth Wednesday. So please make sure and put that on your calendar. August 30th at Hello Monte. Green Prix is coming up. That is August 20th and 21st. Huh? Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we actually did. Green Prix is October 20th and 21st. It's going to be at Volkswagen. How many of you have been to the Green Prix? Thank you for coming. How many of you have already volunteered to come back? Thank you. For those of you who hadn't, please do. That is a heavy lift, but it's well worth it. We would love for you to come out. And if you can't come out as a volunteer, please come out. These students have put these electric cars together and they race them. It is a competition. I say it all the time. This is not a soapbox derby where they just running down the hill. This is a competition on a real track that was designed by members of the Sports Car Club of America. So we would love for you to come out to that. Again, compostable, except for the cans, the cans that your sodas are in or your flavored water is in. Everything else is compostable. So when you go back there, you don't have to worry about trying to figure out where it goes. Compostable. All right. So today, we're going to have Betsy from the Nurse Family Partnership and Keita from BIG. They're going to be presenting today. Again, please, if you have any questions, we'd like for you to hold your questions if you can until they finish. And that way we can make sure and get everything done. And then whatever time we have left, that's when we'll do the question. Everybody good? Outstanding. So let me set this up. Okay. And what was that one?
Go back to section.
No. And I just had it written down.
Go back to the slideshow and click present live. It should work.
Okay,
Or not present live, present from beginning.
there we go.
And then that one far right. Oh, no, two.
This
Yep.
one.
Mhm.
Okay. As you can see. How we looking online?
Looking good. Will you click the next slide to see if it'll go forward? Yep, you're good.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. This is such a pleasure to come and talk today about Nurse Family Partnership. Nurse Family Partnership is a grant-funded program. About 4 years ago, Erlanger Hospital was looking around and concerned about the health disparities and the infant mortality rate and maternal mortality rate. And so they applied for a grant from the state of Tennessee, from the Department of Human Services, to do a nurse family partnership implementation. So you're going to learn a lot about nurse family partnership today, because it's a really, really amazing opportunity that we have to change the health of our community by targeting the most vulnerable young moms in the Hamilton County area. So I'm going to show you a short video. It's about 4 minutes long, but it shows you some actual nurses working with moms and talks a little bit more about the program and what the foundation of the program is. So I'm going to start there, and then we'll get into a little bit more about specifically the work that we're doing here in Hamilton County.
When I found out I was pregnant, it was the summer before 12th grade. I was so scared.
It was really difficult not having my mom, my dad. As an immigrant, I didn't know how things were working here.
I was at rock bottom, and I found out I was pregnant. I want better for myself and better for my life and his life.
Prenatal and infant and toddler development may be the most opportune time to make lifelong effects on human development and health.
Nurse Family Partnerships intervention offers a multi-generational effect. Strong moms raise strong children become strong parents.
With Nurse Family Partnership, we support families in meeting their health and wellness goals for their physical health, but also what it means to be a healthy family.
When a mom has confidence in herself and her abilities, she's going to translate that down to her child. It's going to allow her to work with her child throughout many years as they deal with other challenges that they're going to come up against. When you talk with our moms, most often they have challenges such as homelessness, addiction, they're socially isolated, and that's where Nurse Family Partnership comes in.
No solamente la palabra, sino en dos idiomas.
I feel like I'm the support for them, but they're learning themselves, and it's amazing how they learn that they have the power, that they're powerful.
I was in a very bad spot when I found out I was pregnant. I was getting high. I was very nervous and scared. And then I finally sat down and thought, and I went to John Brooks Recovery Center, and I got put on methadone.
It's very common when somebody's going through addiction to have some type of trauma, something that happened in their life that they are trying to cover their pain with their addiction. So I helped her with resources to start counseling.
Dawn helps me with everything, learning how to take care of his needs and take care of mine at the same time.
James is a very happy, alert baby. His development is right on track. Now he's already attempting to try to crawl. He's a gorgeous baby.
Katie has helped me with a lot, and I think she might be my biggest supporter, honestly.
With Becky, I feel she replaced not having a family. She feels like family. She is family now.
She's always there. It's not just for the nurse part. She's there for everything.
I can't imagine having done all of this without having been in the program.
We see long-term effects of the intervention on outcomes that are of unquestionable public health and social importance.
Since 1996, we've reached over 269,000 families. If you can change a family, you know you can change a community.
We're at this point right now where we have the opportunity to really scale up based on 40 years of success. We're going to reach the scale that's going to make a real impact in this country.
I want to just be the best mother I can be. I know there's going to be challenges, but I'm okay and ready for that.
that video, it always, oops, that's what I wasn't sure was. How do I get back, Wayne? So that video always makes me want to cry because it's so moving to see nurses and moms working together. Oh, there we go. And so anyway, that video is actually on our public website. If you go to nursefamilypartnership.org, you can actually see that video. That's where I got it from. Also lots of other information there, but I'm going to go ahead and keep talking to you about what we're doing here in Hamilton County. The Nurse Family Partnership, it started over 40 years ago. That doctor that you saw, David Olds, who was the doctor who had the theory, he was working with 4- and 5-year-olds in preschools, and he felt like they'd already had so many things happen in their lives that had affected them negatively. He felt like it was really an opportunity to do some primary prevention. So he started working with pregnant moms and with nurses, and he started in Colorado and started doing research on how would it be if we use this model of intensive in-home visitation to work with moms for 3 program goals, which I will go over in a minute, but 3 program goals to really change their lives while they're pregnant, which could change the health of their pregnancy and push at some of those things we were worried about, like infant mortality, maternal mortality, and health disparities, to try and help our families be healthier and see if we can actually make a difference. And he found that there was actually pretty amazing outcomes with this kind of work. And so he, again, I said it's over 45 years ago, but he showed significant improvements in the health and lives of first-time moms and their children affected by social and economic inequality. So the way that we do at Nurse Family Partnership, we work with our moms. So we have to enroll them while they're pregnant. We know that there is this window of time when a woman finds out she's pregnant the first time, where she's highly motivated to make positive changes in her life. She wants to have a healthy pregnancy and she wants to have a safe delivery. And so we were able to really help our moms move forward during that window of time and to help them to be the best mom that they can be. So our vision is that there's a future where all children are healthy, where families thrive, where communities prosper, and the cycle of poverty is broken. This is actually one of our clients and her family, her baby's dad, her husband, and her baby. So as we said in the video, almost 400,000 families have been served with Nurse Family Partnership across the United States. We're in 40 states and also in the U.S. Virgin Islands and some tribal communities. And really amazingly, the return on investment is for every dollar invested in Nurse Family Partnership, it saves up to $5.70 in future healthcare costs for high-risk families. So we know that what we're doing is actually primary prevention. So we have 3 program goals in nurse. Oh, you can't hear? Oh, and we have 3 program goals in Nurse Family Partnership. So the first one is, like I said, we want to help our moms to have a healthier pregnancy, to help her have a safe and a full-term delivery. And then we also want to help her to attach well to her baby. We know that mom-baby attachment is one of the most important things for that baby's brain growth. So we know that that baby's brain is making connections, neural connections, millions of neural connections in those early days, weeks, and months. And we know that if mom and baby attach well, it's going to give that baby a secure base from which to explore and discover the world, and also is going to allow that baby to really have language acquisition, school readiness, and success in school. So it all starts with attachment. So that's why we focus so much on that. We also want to make sure that our babies are growing and developing normally. And so we do, like you saw in the video, we make sure we weigh our babies every time we go and measure their head growth or their head circumference. And you know, it's really, I got the opportunity with working with a mom last spring to measure that baby's head, and her baby's head had grown 2 inches since birth. And I said, you know what, that's you. You did that, because that's all those connections your baby's brain is making by you talking to him, you singing to him, you reading to him. So we're empowering our moms to be aware of how important they are in their baby's lives. Our third program goal is we want to make sure that our families are moving forward in life. So whether that be staying in school if they're a teenager, if that's getting their high set or getting enrolled in college or job training, we want to help them to get connected to whatever resources they need. So every mom is different, every situation is unique, but we connect them to lots of different resources and then give them advice and support to help them to reach goals that they set for themselves. So for our Client Center program, we definitely are going to ask her what her dreams are. What does she want? We focus on her, and she's the expert, because we know that we're not there to tell her what to do. We're there to support her to do what she wants to do. So we do use 3 different series in our program. This is the series David Olds, our founding physician, sort of established with the training of the program, but human ecology, which is what is her environment, what is her community, who's around her to support her, and then attachment, as I mentioned, in self-efficacy, which is helping her to move forward in life. How does the program work? Well, this is actually our first client and her baby and one of our first nurses, Cindy. So we use very intensive training. Our nurses receive extensive training in the Nurse Family Partnership model of care to support our moms with information and advice from a specially trained nurse. She's trained in pregnancy and early development in the unique Nurse Family Partnership model. Proven, so like I said, extensive research has shown that our program actually works to change the lives of families. We've seen reductions in child abuse and neglect and improvement in cognitive and language development, fewer childhood injuries, and many more cost-saving outcomes to government and society. And then intensive, so our moms have to enroll in the program while they're less than 28 weeks pregnant, and we work with our moms for 1,000 days. That's the most crucial time for brain growth for a baby, so from pregnancy through age 2. And we meet with our moms every week or every other week in their homes to deliver to them and the care of Nurse Family Partnership, and also to build a relationship with that mom where she trusts her nurse and she can reach out to her if she has questions, if she has concerns. She can always contact her nurse to support her during that first 1,000 days. And like I said, the first 1,000 days is crucial for brain development. And then we know that toxic stress and chronic stress really has negative effects on infants and children. And so that can lead to adversity and lifelong mental health problems and challenges. So early intervention can reduce that. And so that's why we are doing what we're doing. This is another one of our clients. Her name is Brescia, and her baby. We love that we can highlight our babies in this slideshow. But we know that a stable caring relationship is essential for development for that baby and also for that mom. This slide shows that the gray box is actually the span of our program from pregnancy through baby's 2nd birthday. But as you can see, when you see a spike in sensory pathways of vision and hearing in the early days of that baby's life, it's going to help them with language acquisition, like I said, which is going to translate into higher cognitive function in school and into all the way up into teenage years and adolescence and adulthood. So this is why building those connections in baby are so crucial. Why those little neural connections that baby's forming in their brain, like that is a crucial time to really make those lifelong effects, like I said. So this just highlights the 3 different target populations that the original research was done. So we used rural, also urban, and different demographics to see that these results were reproducible in multiple different areas in different parts of the country. And that was just sort of the foundational research for the work that we're doing. But this is actually our Chattanooga outcomes. And I'm very, very proud of this because This is just our last from June. I got this data in the middle of June, so this is for the last year from June to June. 87.4% of our babies were born at a healthy weight, 89% full term. 85% of our moms initiated breastfeeding, and 100% of our babies had received all their immunizations at 24 months. Also, when our moms over 18 graduated from the program, we just had our first clients graduate in June. 100% of those clients were employed. So we feel like these are our outcomes, and this is how we can show that what this model is doing actually having effects on. This is a busy slide, but what this is talking about is that these were the results that the program has seen overall all across the country. And things like fewer ER visits for accidents and poisonings, reductions in child abuse and neglect, reductions in language and hearing delays, reductions in intellectual and behavioral problems at age 6, reductions in preterm delivery for women who smoke, and fewer, I love that, fewer maternal arrests when the child is 15. Reductions in child arrests and maternal arrests. So really changing people's lives. And we've seen these results just continue to be demonstrated all across the country. And so we're really excited about the work that we're doing. We're funded through a variety of different sources. Our program here in Hamilton County is through TANF money and through the Department of Human Services, but this program is supported by a lot of different agencies. And you can see we have a broad base of support across the country for the work that we are doing. This is another one of our babies. And then I just had to put this picture in because this is actually a bunch of my nurses with the slide at the bottom is my team. This is all of my nurses, except for one who is actually my bilingual nurse was not able to attend our graduation, but there's 2 pictures of her with clients at the bottom. And then just highlighting some of our other little graduates. So we're really, really excited about the work that we're doing. And just so, like, there's a story, I don't have a pointer, but the mom all the way up here, with the Hispanic mom, she's the first to get her driver's license and the first to graduate high school in her family. So we're really, really excited about her progress. She's doing amazing. I think that's all I have. I wanted to open up and see if you guys had any questions. Pardon? Oh, you worked with her? Love it. Oh yeah, you did.
How do you your population that are?
How do we get referrals?
Yes.
We get referrals really from anywhere. So we can get referrals from an OB doctor. We also get referrals from Choices Chattanooga, but we have literature out in the community, and a client can actually call and sign up on the phone. Like, she can enroll. All I need is just her basic demographic information to enroll her date of birth, her due date, where she lives, and her phone number. That's really all we need to enroll.
So there aren't any like stipulations for that process.
Well, our eligibility criteria are she has to live in Hamilton County, she has to be a first-time mom. So if she's lost a baby in the past, if she's had a miscarriage or an abortion, if she's had a baby that passed away in utero or right after it was born in the NICU or something like that, she'd still be eligible. If she had a baby that she gave up for adoption or a baby removed from her custody before 30 days, she's still eligible for it. So first-time parenting mom, she has to live in Hamilton County, she has to be eligible for WIC, and she has to be less than 28 weeks when she enrolls. So we have to enroll them before that 28th week, just because we need some time to work on that pregnancy goal. So.
That's kind of my question. A lot of parents like for have this Another place that parents go and
I think I had heard your question to say are fathers involved with this program, and yes, we encourage dads to be present. If it really, mom can have whoever she wants with her when she meets with her nurse, so it could be her mom or a friend or baby's dad. We do encourage dads to come, and we want to give them, we love it when they're involved and engaged with their babies, because that's really crucial also. And then, yeah, I think your other question was if they didn't have a place to meet in their home, could they meet someplace else? Yeah. Anywhere the client wants to meet, it could be at her OB appointment, it could be it could be at Need Loves or Starbucks or anywhere, really, McDonald's. We can meet with our clients anywhere they want to meet, so that's up to them. They just set that appointment with their nurse and meet wherever they want.
Hold on to your question, we have one more person, Keita, that's gonna talk about the home inspection. Then we'll jump back into the question.
Okay, and I'll introduce Keita really quickly. So when my administrator was writing the grant, she said she wanted to set aside money for us to work with Green Spaces. And so we were so excited that we would have the opportunity to help our clients to have safer and healthier homes by working with Green Spaces. And that's why it was a process of getting all of that going. It took us a couple of years to get the contract between Erlanger and Green Spaces, but we have it. And so now we actually are able to work with Keita. Keita is our special Green Spaces contact for helping our moms to, if they have problems with their homes, to help their homes to be healthier, to be more energy efficient, to be safer for their babies. And so we're really excited to be launching that program now.
Hello, my name is Keita Young Price, and I'm with Building Greens. And basically, we have a partnership with Erlanger. And by me being a new mom, I think this partnership is very, very well needed. We go into the homes, we get our referrals from Erlanger. We go into the home, we inspect everything to make sure they have any cracks, pretty much the whole 9 yards. Anything that look unhealthy. When you bring a new baby home, the first 1,000 days that she reached out, you want to make sure that house is pretty much don't have any mold, don't have anything for as I want to make sure the smoke alarm is working. Pretty much bringing the baby home the first 1,000 days, you want to make sure that house is pretty much safe for that child. So when Building Greens go out, we have an assessment form that we're going to be passing around. And this is the assessment that we get. So when I said the whole 9 yards, we're going in the kitchens, we're going in the bathrooms, we go inside, outside the house. We try to look for everything that we could possibly think that could be unhealthy. We also work with the client to see if there's anything they're unhealthy with, uncomfortable with. I know right now we're working on a young lady house right now to get her done. And it's everything that we could think of. We're gonna be building a new porch for her. We do weatherization. So we'll go in and do building like, say for instance, looking in the, you get a drift when you go in the house. You're gonna lose air, you're gonna lose heat. So that's gonna make you'll be a high, right? So what we do is go in and do air sealing for that as well. So with this partnership, we want to make sure they got everything. I don't want to take away because I got somebody coming up to go in depth about exactly what we do in the house. But this partnership makes sure that house is healthy for that baby to come home and make sure that new mom actually be self-sufficient. Because you can't do anything with a house that you got to worry about the heat, no air. It's a lot of things that go into being home, coming home from work and being able to be safe and comfortable with your new child. We want to make sure the water, don't have no lead in the water. If we can't do it, we refer it out. We contract it out to somebody who can do it. But we want to make sure that these homes are healthy. So I'm gonna introduce Destiny. She is our graduate from BIG, and she is one of the ones who's been working on this project. And she's going to tell us a little bit about what they actually look for.
Okay, so with our program, we go in and we see what all they don't like. So we'll try to fix it. If we can't, somebody gets sent out, but we always offer them our program, so which is weatherization, air sealing, and a blower door test. With our blower door test, you'll be able to see like any drifts in the house, any holes, any cracks. We go up in the attics, we go up under the house, make sure there's not no mold. Or even if there's an electric problem, we try to get that fixed. Anything that's wrong with the house, we try to get it fixed. Anything that makes anybody uncomfortable. Mainly for the baby because the baby's so sensitive to everything. So that's what we try to fix. And with the mothers, like with her, the lady that's on the board, her baby was in the NICU. So we were trying to get her house to the best ability, but we couldn't because she stayed in public houses. So we had to back off and let them work on it, but it wasn't like how we wanted to work on it. But we just try to make them as happy as possible, if that makes sense.
And we use this assessment form.
And if the house isn't livable, like if we can't fix it by any chance, we try to get them moved to a better place. So their house may not be livable, so we'll find resources that can get them a house that's livable, comfortable, and affordable. Any questions?
You guys got the assessment form that was going around?
Right, you may have said this, I can hear this expanding funding, but, where does the funding come to fix cracks and whatnot that you're talking?
Erlanger.
That comes from Erlanger.
It actually comes from our grant.
Okay.
So when the grant budget was actually developed, the Erlanger set aside over $300,000 to be used to fix homes of our clients. So we've done things like bed bug remediation, and we're now currently working on getting some major renovations done in some clients' homes, just because we want to have a safe place for our clients' babies to be. We want to use these funds to help the city to be safer and healthier, like one family at a time.
So if you guys have any other questions for us, we also do weatherization. We also partner with Erlanger, but besides this partnership, we do weatherization in the home, and everything, our services are free. So we do have applications on the back for some of the participants here. If you guys want to Google or learn more about our services, let us know. Contact us. Our phone number is 423-713-0091. Any more questions?
Well, I have 8 nurses on my team, and we have, currently we have 151 clients, I think, this week. So we keep them for 1,000 days. So we just graduated our first clients, but we're adding clients all the time. So we're wide open for referrals, because every nurse can have 25 clients on their caseload. So we're actively enrolling clients right now. Oh, yeah. So we're, working down the list. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
But can you tell me just a little bit about, I understand. What are collaboration?
We do. So we connect with all kinds of agents, the nonprofits in Chattanooga, and get our clients connected with resources, because we are like their support, but we're not, like, I'm not the Chattanooga Housing Authority, so I'm going to connect. When I have a client struggling with homelessness, I'm going to connect her to the Chattanooga Housing Authority to try to support her and get her what she needs. So we connect with food pantries, we connect with mentoring programs, we connect with just, you name it. There's really, all early, we do, TEIS, so Tennessee Early Intervention. If we have a baby that is not meeting their milestones, we're going to refer to Tennessee Early Intervention to get them involved. So we really work with lots and lots of different agencies in Chattanooga that support clients, because we are the connector. We do offer, like, advice, education about pregnancy and how to be healthy. Like, we're nurses. So we have a cuff kit program where we provide blood pressure cuffs to our clients if they're having blood pressure issues, because we know that's one of the biggest risk factors for our clients, especially for African American, if they're struggling with like gestational diabetes or obesity, like those blood pressure issues do crop up a lot. So we want to make sure that we are really monitoring that and allowing clients to become like active consumers of their healthcare so that they're aware of where they are and when they need to call their doctor. So we have that was another grant that we got. So we also provide our clients with material resources. So we have a diaper bank in our program. We also have a program where we use some of these grant funds to provide things that babies need. So we have we got a grant from Cribs for Kids, and we have pack and plays for every mom. We get car seats for them if they need it. We provide them with just whatever things they're needing. We can pretty much provide for them word books so that they can read to their baby every day. And just it goes the gamut. But yeah, part of our grant is that we know that babies are expensive, like formula sometimes. We have lactation consultants on our team that support our moms for lactation. So just everything. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Again, we want to thank everyone for coming out. I love the question that you asked about, support and collaboration. And for what we do here at Green Spaces, again, our members, local foundations are part of our support. And matter of fact, they are a major part of our support, like the Lyndhurst Foundation and the Benwood Foundation. So locally, these foundations, they are a big part of what we do, and they are a big part of why we can do it. And so we always want to give them a shout out and thank them for their support of Green Spaces. And thank you for coming out today. And if you can still stick around and ask some questions. Again, I have to plug this in, membership, or if you want to be a part, especially if you have a business that want to be a part of Green Light, come see me. All right. Anything else? Are we good? Outstanding. Well, thank you everybody for coming. We appreciate you.